Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay. Really quickly before we get into it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so and give this video a thumbs up. Hit the bell twice because I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get right into it. Tim Walz energy update. We haven't done it. He's been getting interviewed everywhere. So let's do an update on him. Why did Walz say no, that there wasn't election interference in 2024 election? One of you guys had that question, and you know what? Let's do a read on that. So those two different things. Let's see what cards we should use. Oh! Just a second. Okay. All right, let's ask my pendulum what cards we should use. Clear, Spirit. Tim Walz energy update. Should I use Mystic Black Rose? No. Clear. Should I use Mystic Red Rose Oracle? Okay. So we'll use Mystic Red Rose Oracle. And then Clear, Spirit. Why did Walz say no, there wasn't any election interference in the 2024 election? Should I use Mystic Red Rose Oracle for that also? Okay. It says to use Mystic Red Rose for both. So that's what we will do. Let me shuffle and I'll be right back. Okay, so Tim Walz's energy. This fell out. Addiction. That's kind of weird. Okay, that fell out. Let's see what's on the bottom. Healing heart. Doesn't he have a healing heart? We adore him. He's like America's dad. Sunglasses. Okay. All right, so let's read on his energy. What do we have first? Healing heart. Healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationships. I'm getting with this card is that I think he was very disappointed that that she lost that election, that it was stolen from her. So he's healing from that, and he feels that America is in an abusive relationship with the Orange Menace. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, perception, stalking. Okay, I'm looking that he's just watching everything and waiting. Waiting to see what's going to happen, waiting for divine timing. Addiction. Codependent, obsession and restraint, possession, control, emotional block. This is what he thinks of the Orange Menace. Wedding rings. Union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. This is his love and devotion, for one, for his family. You see how tight-knit family he has with his children and his wife. But he also has an everlasting love and a soul connection to the people. He has done so much for the people of Minnesota. They have so many great programs. If the country was ran like Minnesota is being run, nobody would go hungry. Okay? People would be cared for. People would be taken care of. Opportunities would be there for everyone. Poker face. This is what he had the other... Okay, he was interviewed by somebody. And I saw a little bit of the interview, but I didn't see it when he said that, no, because they asked him, do you think that the 2024 election was stolen? He said no. What did he put on? A poker face. Taking a chance, risk and options, not showing hand, gambling. Yeah, he didn't show his hand. They have something up their sleeve. They know that he stole it. Divine timing. Twin flames. Yin and yang and balance. Union and duality. Complement, polar opposites. Didn't I say yin and yang, polar opposites? Him and the Orange Menace could not be any different. Yeah, that's it on that card. The Chaser. Fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency. That's the Orange Menace. He knows that he is mentally ill. He's codependent. Fear of abandonment and chasing. Okay? He's constantly chasing. Constantly chasing. Chasing money. That's the main thing he's chasing. Money and power. Always chasing money and power. And fear of abandonment. He's actually, a narcissist is a fear of abandonment. That's why they became a narcissist. They did not get the love and attention from either one of the family members or one of the parents or both of the parents. Or he didn't get the attention from the parent that he wanted the attention from. And it makes them, and so they feel abandoned, which is why they are so obsessed with attention. Key on the ring. Key on a ring. Many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along. I think he's looking at many different options. Sword and Rose. Okay, this just came to me. In a way, this says string along at the bottom. I think he also feels a little bit strung along because he knows that that the Orange Menace cheated. And he's like, okay, are we going to do the damn thing? Are we going to expose this? What's going on? Okay, Sword and Rose. Clarity and truth. Revelations, honor and protection, determination. Clarity and truth and revelations. This is what I think he thinks is going to happen, that the truth is going to come out, that the election was stolen. Cupid's throat. It has already come out, but come out to the point where something's going to happen and where the actual media is talking about it. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise. Invitation. Struck by love. Have faith. Love is coming. I guess that's the message he wants us to know. She's coming. I'm coming on. Look at this. We get this all the time, whether it's Kamala, whether it's... I don't read this with Biden, but Kamala. My God. I love this card, and this is how we're going to end it. Phoenix. New phase and rekindle. Renew and growth. Change mind. Rise from the ashes. So he knows that they're going to rise from the ashes. They're going to expose the Orange Menace and rise from the ashes. New phase and rekindle. So he knows that there's going to be a new phase and he's going to rekindle with Kamala. Let's ask. Clear. Spirit. Does Walz believe that the Orange Menace's cheating of the election will be exposed? Yes. Clear. Does he believe that he will be removed? Yes. Clear. Does he believe that him and Kamala will be president and vice president of the United States? Yes. Beautiful. That was a beautiful reading. Loved it. Okay. Next question. Okay, next question is, why did Walz put that poker face on? Okay, and say that he doesn't believe the 2024 election was stolen. Let me shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so why did Walz say that he doesn't believe the 2024 election was stolen? What the hell? You know it was stolen? Okay, coffin. And what's in the middle? Engagement ring. Okay, let's... Okay, coffin. New beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. He doesn't believe, he believes that there's going to be a new beginning, there's going to be a liberation, a reborn, and a transition, and tragic endings. Tragic endings will be the Orange Menace, and the new beginnings, liberation. We need to be liberated in the United States, okay? We're in hell. Reborn and transition. That is getting rid of the Orange Menace, Kamala and Walz going in and fixing that mess, okay? Walz, Biden, and Obama, and Walz fixing the mess. And those two becoming our president and vice president. That's a beautiful card to get right out of the gate. Engagement ring. Higher. So he said it, but he doesn't. He doesn't believe it. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, completion. Okay, he's looking at the situation. He has a higher commitment, okay? There has to be proof, and it has to be strong to take the king down. So he has a higher commitment. And he does still have a partnership and a union with Kamala. Old school. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so he's been thinking about this stolen election, replaying the events over in his head. Hammer. Sabotage and rebuild. Persistent, working on it, repairing. Sabotage and rebuild. This is about the Orange Menace. He has sabotaged our country. It needs to be rebuilt, and he knows that. Okay, and he's going to be part of the rebuilding. I don't always put his name in the rebuilding. I usually do Kamala, Biden, and Obama, but he will also be doing it. Talking. I don't know why those people are sitting on a bench upside down. Interesting. Interested. Awaiting messages, text calls, emails, talking more. So he's waiting. He's waiting for divine timing. It says right there, awaiting. He's interested still in being vice president, and he is waiting for a text call. A text, a call, an email. Let's go, people. Shock. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and infamy, transformation. Clear, spirit, the shock card. Sudden change, shocking news. Is this the announcement that the Orange Menace stole the election? Yes. So he knows that that's coming. The runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and letting go. Turmoil and fleeting. This is the Orange Menace. Okay. He's very afraid of intimacy. Okay. He doesn't have a heart. Twin flames. Yin and yang and balance. Union and duality. Complete complement. Polar opposites. That's him and the Orange Menace. They could not be any more polar opposites. And we got that on the last reading we just read about him. The dragonfly. Lighthearted and adapt. Finding out and change. Okay, lighthearted and adapt. Finding out and change. Things coming to light and heal. He knows things are going to come to light and heal. The stolen election. And the country can then start to heal. Date. Well, after the Orange Menace is removed. Get back out there. Meeting someone new. Setting a date. Dateline. Right there. Getting back out there. Okay? The Orange Menace cheated. He's going to be exposed according to these cards. And they're going to get back out there. And rerun and win. Again, I got this card last time. Addiction. This is the Orange Menace. Codependent. Obsession and restraint. Possession and control. Emotional block. And what the Orange Menace is addicted to is himself, okay? And being evil and mean and heartless. Yeah, that's his addiction. That's what he lives for. Isn't that disgusting? I know. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, comments or questions, leave them below. I almost said something. Anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Love, peace, and happiness. Do something that makes you happy today. Fill up your cup, and I will talk to you guys in just a little bit. I have one more video. All right. Bye, guys.